Turner Free Library, reading you some stories. Today, I'm going to read you a book of Love by Emma Randall. This is a fairly new book, and I've not read it before, so I'm excited to read it. Love is something we all need every single day. It really isn't hard to show and give in your own way. We often show our love with touch, like a big hug or kiss. But there are lots of ways to show you care and ideas not to miss. If Grandpa needs a helping hand or Granny walks quite slow, being patient shows you your love. Just wait and watch it grow. These are very pretty pictures in this book as well. If somebody is feeling down or having a rotten day, simply listening is enough to help make things seem okay. Thoughtful presents show your love. I hope you are aware. Making someone feel special lets them know you care. Love is shown through kind acts too, like washing dirty dishes. Or you could bring Mom a piece of cake with candles for birthday wishes. I love cake. To offer a gentle word or two and consider how others feel are both examples of selfless acts that prove your love is real. Sometimes loving can be hard when someone makes us blue, but forgiving and forgetting helps, and it's the right thing to do. When your sister sneaks into your room taking toys when you're not there, you could get mad and stamp your feet, but it's loving to let her share. If someone is feeling small or even needs protection, show support, stand up for them, and offer some affection. It's hard sometimes to see the good in people who aren't kind, but if you can, look past their faults. It's surprising what you might find. We're all wonderfully different and come in many colors and sizes. If we love each other as we are, just watch how everyone rises. Everyone on earth needs love, this gift we give for free. And if we all loved one another like this, think how lovely the world would be. This was a beautiful story. I really, really liked it a lot. So it's called A Book of Love. Okay, let's see what else I'm going to read to you. This is going to be cute. This one's called A Piece of Cake. And you guys know how much I love cake. Let's see. It was Little Bird's birthday. Mouse, who was very kind mouse, made her a cake. He worked the whole morning through and used up everything in his pantry. Mouse began to walk to Little Bird's house. On the way, he met Chicken sitting with all her eggs. "Hello, Chicken," said Mouse. Chicken said, "Yummers, that's one tasty-looking cake. Hey, Mouse, could I have some? If you give me a piece of that cake, I'll trade you." "For a cork." "A cork?" "Sure, just think of all the things you can use it for." Mouse didn't think Little Bird would need a cork, but Mouse was a very kind mouse. Surely Little Bird would not mind if I gave Chicken some of her cake. So Mouse traded one piece of cake for the cork and went on his way. Next, Mouse met Squirrel, who was gathering nuts. "Hello, Squirrel," said Mouse. Squirrel said, "Gazooks, that's one tasty-looking cake, Mouse, old buddy. How about giving me some? If you give me a piece of cake, I'll trade you a wire." "A wire?" "Oh yeah, just think of all the things you can do with a wire." Mouse couldn't imagine that the little bird would need a wire, but Mouse was a very kind mouse. Surely Little Bird would not mind if I gave Squirrel some of her cake. So Mouse traded one piece of cake for the wire and went on his way. Soon Mouse met Bear, surrounded by as many pots of honey. "Hello, Bear," said Mouse. Bear said, "Wowzers, that's one tasty looking cake, Mouse. My tiny little fellow, would you mind giving me some? If you give me a piece of cake, I'll trade you a net." "A net? Sure, a net. You can always use a net, I tell you." Mouse was not sure that little bird did not want a net, but Mouse was a very kind mouse. Surely little bird would not mind if I gave Bear some of her cake. So Mouse traded one piece of cake for the net and went on his way. Further on, Mouse met Cow, who was surrounded by bottles of milk. "Hello, Cow," said Mouse. Cow said, "Holy cow, that cake looks good. Mouse, my dear, may I have some? If you give me a piece of cake, I'll trade you a fly swatter." "A fly swatter? Yup, a fly swatter. Nothing is more useful than a fly swatter." Mouse knew that little bird would not want a fly swatter, but Mouse was a very kind mouse. Surely little bird would not mind if I gave Cow some of her cake. So Mouse traded the last piece of cake for the fly swatter and went on his way. Finally, he reached Little Bird's house. "Oh, Little Bird, I wanted to bring you a cake on your birthday, but I traded the pieces of cake for a cork, a wire, a net, and a fly swatter. I would make you another cake, but I used up everything in my pantry. I'm so sorry." But Little Bird, who was a very clever bird, said, "Oh, but Mouse, these are wonderful presents. Come with me, and I'm sure we'll find a use for them." First they met Cow. "What's wrong, Cow?" asked Mouse. "I lost the cap to my soap bottle. If only I had something to cork it with." "Well," said the clever little bird, "Cow, my dear, if you give us some milk, we'll give you..." What do you think he gave him? The cork. "A wire? Oh, a wire. Yes, for blowing bubbles with your soap." And Little Bird twisted the wire into a loop, dipped it in the soap, and blew bubbles. "Wow," said Cow. So Cow traded the milk for the wire, and Mouse and Little Bird went on their way. I was sure it was going to be a cork so it wouldn't stop the soap from falling. Next they met Bear. "What's wrong, Bear?" asked Mouse. "These bees won't leave me alone. If only I had something to swat them away." "Well," said the clever little bird, "Bear, my fine fellow, if you give us some honey, we'll give you..." "A cork!" "A cork?" "Yes, to close up the hole in the hive so the bees can't come out." And Little Bird popped the cork into the hive to keep the bees from coming out. "Excellent," said Bear. So Bear traded the honey for the cork, and Mouse and Little Bird went on their way. Soon they ran into Squirrel. "What's wrong, Squirrel?" asked Mouse. "I can't get my nuts into the tree. If only I had something to carry them up with." "Well," said the clever little bird, "Squirrel, my friend, if you give us some nuts, we'll give you..." "A fly swatter!" "A fly swatter?" "Yep. You can use it as a catapult to throw your nuts into the nest." And Little Bird bent the fly swatter into the ground, loaded it with nuts, and let it go. The nuts flew through the air and landed in the nest. "Cool," said Squirrel. So Squirrel traded some nuts for the fly swatter, and Mouse and Little Bird went on their way. Finally they met Chicken. "What's wrong, Chicken?" "I dropped the piece of cake Mouse gave me. Oh, if only I had another piece to eat. Oh dear." "Well," said kind Mouse, "Chicken, dear Chicken, if you give us some eggs, we'll give you an invitation." "An invitation?" "Yes, to Little Bird's birthday party. With your eggs, Squirrel's nuts, Bear's honey, and Cow's milk, we can make another cake. Invite everyone, and we can each have a piece of cake." "Yay," said Chicken. So Chicken traded 2 eggs for the invitation and ran off to tell the others. And Mouse and Little Bird went to Mouse's house. Mouse and Little Bird worked all that afternoon, and together they made a cake that looked and tasted even better than the first one. After everyone was given a piece, Mouse gave Little Bird one last present. You're such a clever mouse, and you're such a kind little bird. That was a very nice story. I like that. I have one more story for you, and we're going to sing it together. I know you know The Wheels on the Bus, but this one's called The Seals on the Bus. Let's see what's so funny. By Lenny Hort. Let's see. The seals on the bus go erp, 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 erp. The seals on the bus go erp, 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 all around the town. The tiger on the bus goes raw, 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 raw. The tiger on the bus goes raw, 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 all around the town. The geese on the bus go honk, 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 honk. The geese on the bus go honk, 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 all around the town. The rabbits on the bus go up and down, up and down, up and down. The rabbits on the bus go up and down, all around the town. The monkeys on the bus go. Monkeys are my favorite. Let's see what they're going to do on the bus. I can't turn the page. Oh, here we go. Nope. So frustrating. Hee, hee, hee. Hee, hee, hee. Hee, hee, hee. The monkeys on the bus go hee, hee, hee. All around the town. Come on, do it with me, because we know the vipers on the bus go hiss, 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 hiss. The vipers on the bus go hiss, 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 all around the town. The sheep on the bus go ba, 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 ba. The sheep on the bus go ba, 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 all around the town. The skunks on the bus go the skunks on the bus go all around the town. And the people on the bus go help, 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 help. The people on the bus go help, 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 all around the town. Well, I hope you enjoyed Stories from Miss Robin, and I will see you next time. Bye!